Hello and welcome back to another anime review type video. But this time, I'm Angies. I'm talking about one I don't like today. A romance anime that I feel is just too pandering. I know, it's very out of character for me to talk about something I don't like, but if I'm gonna be a reviewer, I gotta treat things equal. Everything gets a video. Whether it's good, bad, or today we're talking about the anime Your Lie in April. Now, I think that this is just heartstring pandering garbage. And not the good kind of garbage that I enjoy. I think it is just trying to cater to your heartstrings, trying to pull them, make you sad, make you cry through a bond that these two characters have. But what's the plot? Well, there's this guy named Kosei Arima, and he is a pianist. He is classically trained and very good at it. However, over the course of the time of his life, he starts to lose the ability to be able to hear himself play. He's not able to hear the sweet sounds of music, and it makes him depressed and stuff until he meets Kari Miyazono. And she is a musical prodigy. She's great with violin and also that one mouth piano thing. Honestly, pretty talented, and she's a good singer. She can sing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" kind of good. And over the course of the show, she asks him, "Hey, can you be my pianist?" And Kosei is like, "I guess." And then they form a bond and they start to fall in love with each other. But whoopsies, Kaori has a disease, a chronic illness, and she's gonna die. And Kosei's like, "What? Oh no! Man, I'm falling in love with this girl, but she's gonna die in a few days. Man!" And that's my biggest gripe of the show. The only reason why people cried at it is because it is a very relatable thing. So many people in their lives have had someone pass away due to an illness of some kind, or just in general from old age, and it's very sad. I can't think of any other words, it's sad. Everyone knows what it's like to lose someone, and so they use that to their advantage with this show. And the only way that you guys feel this connection is because of the music that is played. Because of the orchestral playing of the opening at the end of it, or something like that. It's some beautiful thing. Keep in mind, I like the music in it. It's pretty good. Like, if there's one thing the show does right, it's the music. It's pretty solid. However, they use it to try to just pull heartstrings, and it's not for me. Like, there's a certain amount that I can accept in a show. Like, if there's a certain fight scene in JoJo and Golden Wind starts playing while Giorno's beating someone up, yeah, that's hype. Or the big reveal at the end of Rent-A-Girlfriend when Kazuya says, "Hey, let's make a movie together," and the opening starts to play, yeah, that's hype. Using the opening can be good, but it's a trick that is used way too often, and this show does it. And keep in mind, I like the opening. I think it's a banger song. I've sampled it before, but it doesn't make me want to cry. But I'm just a sucker for things like that, and I happened to cry at the show. And I was mad at myself because I'm like, this show isn't even that good, but it made me cry. I guess it shows my sympathy personality. I guess, I don't know. And other than this chronic illness, there's nothing that I can really remember from the show. It is so bland and forgettable. If Kaori did not have this physical ailment, then the show would be forgettable. It would be just another romance anime that would have gone by in the season. But because of the opening being a banger and the main girl dying, oh, sure, let's make it a classic. It's not. I don't think it should be on this high pedestal that everyone puts it on. Like, for people that put it on, like, the best anime list, like the best romance anime, I'm like, ha, I snooze. Have you heard of things called My Dress Up Darling? Ho. All jokes aside, there's nothing to remember about this show. I don't like this experience. At least if a show is okay and I can remember, like, decent things about it, like Shikimori, for example. I didn't think it was the greatest show ever, but there were some memorable characters, and it felt sweet the whole time. However, in this show, it just felt like it was just trying to get my heartstrings and just rip them out and just tear them all up and blend them in a blender and make me drink it through a smoothie. And that does not sound like a fun time. And also, there's nothing interesting with the animation. Like sure, the piano and violin scenes are well animated. Sure, I'll give it that. But anime has kind of like this baseline of animation where it's like, okay, sure, it's passable, but it's like nothing to write home about. It's not a Demon Slayer. It's not a JoJo. It's not a Food Wars. And even then, Food Wars isn't that great of animation, but this animation is worse. And people hold the show as at a higher regard than Food Wars. I think I can be completely making all this up because I'm just upset with the show. It's not good. I would have to give the show a 2 out of 10. I know, it's pretty low, but the music was good. I did enjoy it, and it did make me cry, so I have to give it a sympathy point. And it's not the worst thing ever. There are probably worse anime out there. However, because of how angry this show makes me get, I have to give this a 2 out of 10. It is not a good show at all. Whenever I recommend a romance anime, I want to feel something. Whether it's funny because it's not very good, or hype because I'm way too into it, or horny because the characters are hot. I didn't feel any of those with this show. All it did was make me feel empty and sad. And that's not good. So that's today's video. I'm mad because I thought about this show and I was like, you know what? We gotta get a rant out there for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy my frustrations I had with the show. But yeah, anyway, see you later, homesickles. Yeah.